Hi, Team Persevere. Yesterday, you finished up your fifth and final artifact slide. You also spent time looking back at all 5 of your slides and looking if there were any slides that you needed to add more details to, or if there were errors in cups. Why is it so important for us to look back at our work and see if we need to make changes? Pause the video to answer that question in the chat. Today, you are going to begin a paragraph summary about your personal artifacts. A summary is retelling the main points. What is the most important information that your reader should know? Your paragraph is going to be explaining why you chose the artifacts you did and how they represent who you are. Since it is a summary, we're only retelling the main points. We will not be going into the small details of each artifact, but again, just focusing on why they represent our identity and how they do that. You will focus on why each of the artifacts is important to you, and you're going to use a paragraph outline to help you do this. A paragraph outline is a tool that we can use that helps us come up with ideas for our writing, and it helps us structure or build our writing. This paragraph outline is in the Tuesday assignment folder on Schoology. On the outline, you will add in your information anywhere that is highlighted. Let's take a look at that now. When you get to your outline, this is what it looks like. It is separated. Each of the parts of the paragraph are separated. So here we have our topic sentence, and then I have separated each of the artifacts that we're speaking about into separate areas with some space in between, just so it's easy for us to look at right now. After we've talked about each artifact, the end has a conclusion sentence that you will add in. For our introduction sentence, it asks, or it says, 5 artifacts that are important to me are, and then highlighted, insert name of 5 artifacts. So for this, all you have to do is you'll double tap on your iPad so you can see your cursor, and you will delete the highlighted section and add in the name of the 5 artifacts that you chose. So you will be copying down each artifact from your Google Slides. So you'll think of the order, try to stay in order of the slides that you did, and just write the name in the highlighted section on the first sentence. So 5 artifacts that are important to me are, I'm going to write in here, my half marathon race medal, comma, because we're listing items, house plants, comma, yoga mat, comma, wooden spoon, comma, and since it's my last artifact, I'll write the word and headphones. I have just listed my 5 artifacts. Now, the next section asks, my first artifact is a, and then insert name of artifact 1. My first artifact is my race medal, so I will delete this portion right here and instead type in my first artifact is a race medal from my half marathon. This artifact shows, insert why this artifact is important to you. Well, yesterday, everyone helped me edit and revise my slide about my race medal for my half marathon. So what I'd like you to do now is think, what could I put in this blank that would summarize why the race medal is so important to me? Pause the video, and I would like you to write in the chat finishing this sentence. This artifact shows blank, writing why it's important to me. What I did for this sentence, this artifact shows, well, it shows that I am a hard worker and that I set goals for myself. So for this section, my first artifact is a race medal for my half marathon. This artifact shows that I'm a hard worker and set goals for myself. I would continue that for each of my artifacts. So the next section says my second artifact is a insert name of artifact 2. So I'd go back up to my topic sentence. My second artifact was houseplants. So then I would write in houseplants for artifact 2. And then I would explain this artifact shows, and I'd write in why it's important to me. I would continue that for each of the 5 artifacts here. And then at the end is a conclusion sentence. All of these artifacts show my identity because insert why. So you will think of a final sentence of why these artifacts show your identity. And you would put that here. This is going to be done for your independent work today after your small group. And again, this sheet can be found in the Schoology Tuesday folder. And you will be taking out all the highlighted areas and adding in your information in those areas. If you have any questions, please talk with your teacher.